going to do a card. I think I want to do a TriFold. What I decided was I wanted a TriFold, but I wanted it to be still 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I didn't want to lose any of its size. So what I decided to do is take 2 card bases that are exactly the same, shave one down just a little bit so that it can sit inside of the other. But the whole idea behind it is I'm going to do something on this front panel, something on the second panel, and obviously they'll be stuck together, and then finally something on the inside. It's 2 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch folded, so it's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 scored at 4 1/4. These are standard card bases. I came out of one of these guys put out by Pebbles, only it's the pastel colors that I'm using instead of these bolder colors. That's how it's going to fold up. Obviously I need to cut this off at 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So instead of doing the polka dot on the inside too, I'm going to do this more muted yellow because I think I want to stamp on this. Because otherwise, what's the point of having it'd be a trifold if you're not going to put a sentiment in several different places. 5 3/8 by the 4 inches. 3 1/2 by 4 1/2. Alright, so that takes care of those two, right? This little piece with the little popsicles is, and actually this was part of a cut apart. This is 1 1/2 by 2, and then this blue piece that I cut to mat it on is 1 5/8 by 2 1/8. And then I have a white piece that both of those will mat on, and it is 1 7/8 by 2 1/4. Now let's figure out what I'm going to put on here. How about that? That would make it a little bit better, wouldn't it? This little guy might actually get matted again and go on the inside, like down in the corner. That'd be kind of cute, right? I think I'll do that. I need to see who it was, the name of the girl that I learned the little trick about standing up my ATG, because they're so big and they're so bulky that they take up a lot of space. And the Frugal Crafter, who, again, I watch a lot, even though I'm not a painter, I watch all of her painting videos. I like to be supportive when and where I can. What she did is she drilled a hole in the handle of hers, and then she ran like a zip tie or something like that through there. That way she could hang it up. But even better than that, if you have any kind of smaller space, you can store it really easy. as opposed to laying it like this, like most people do, like I've done since I've owned it, instead of storing it like this, which takes up a lot of space, you can store it like this, which takes up only this amount of space. Because on this end, there's this flat spot. It's perfectly flat. You can stand it up. Ingenious. I felt like such a ding-dong when I saw that, because I thought, well, my goodness, how simple. And now it stands up over here in this corner, and it's not in my way anymore. So whoever designed that, good for them. They knew what they were doing. I'll have to see who it was that I got that tip from. I don't remember her name. I don't have that dark blue anywhere, but it works. I think it looks good on there. And this will go either down here or over here. Maybe right there, like a little window. Alright, let me get adhesive for these guys. Oh, to heck with it. Let's just go ahead and stick them together. And I could use my wet glue, my art glitter glue, but this is handy, so I have adhesive all around me. I don't know if I thought I was going to have an adhesive shortage at some point in my lifetime or what, that I would need 2 wet glues, this ATG gun, not 1, but 2 rolls of tape. Good grief. Oh, and then glue dots right here by me too. Let's not forget those guys. I cannot be the only person that does that. But I always feel like if I get partway, well, and you guys know that I just bought 10 rolls of adhesive for my ATG gun. I got it for such a good deal, I couldn't pass it. You guys know as well as I do, nothing sucks more than to be right in the middle of a project, whether it's a scrapbook page or a card or a whatever, and run out of adhesive. That is annoying beyond words. Come on. I've got my Wink Estella out. It's just the clear one. And I'm going to add to these little popsicles. They have these light places where the sticks are supposed to show through. You know how a regular popsicle does. I'm just going to add a little bit of Wink Estella on there. I'm not going to be real picky about it. With these guys, if I can get it to come loose from there, I'm going to go ahead and pop this guy down. I'm not going to put the yellow one down because I need to stamp on it, which I guess if I mess up I could always put a white mat on top of it, so I'm not going to be overly picky about it. That's how I fix a lot of mistakes, if I'm honest. Especially when I very first got started. I fixed a lot of mistakes by doing multiple mats. And then I found that I really like doing multiple mats. So then it became a choice instead of I had to because I messed up. Alright, so that's our inside one. I probably should have went a little further over to the left, but I'm not going to stress about it. It's just not that serious. I already stuck this one down, so I just have to stick this down. There we go. So far, so good. Alright, now it's upside down. Whew, I'm glad I put that on right. I didn't think about it. Always think about that when you have directional paper. Don't be like me and go, oh, did I stick that down right? Oh, I didn't mess it up. Yay. I gotta make sure I get all of this covered up. The top to bottom isn't an issue as much as the side to side is. Alright, so now I need the hello. Alright, so now I need to find a white piece of paper, and then I'm going to back it with this pink. Now what I'm going to do is, the way I use the gel pen on this, I'm either going to use that gel pen on the hello to kind of match it, or I'm going to use my Wink of Stella on the hello. Haven't decided yet. That's cute. What if I just stuck this here? Like in the corner. Why not? Or make it lopsided too. I kind of like the haphazardness of that, even though it's obviously not haphazard. I've obviously sat here and messed with it to get it where I want it. These little ones really have my eye caught. This one I'm going to stick straight down. I mean, it's already extremely thick with all of its gazillion layers. There we go. And then this one, I gotta come back to this. I think I'm going to use my Wink of Stella on this one as opposed to the gel pen, because this one I want to pop up. That is all kinds of crooked. Let's see if it fits. It does. So let's stamp it and see if I can stamp it straight this time. Real quick, here's what I did to finish up this card. I went ahead and stamped hugs again on the inside so that I could follow it up with or popsicles, hee hee hee. So it says, hello my friend, sending big old hugs. You can't have too many hugs or popsicles. So that's it, guys. Thanks for spending a little time with me. I certainly appreciate it. Even though we had a lot of bumps in the road with this one, I think it turned out adorable. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys have a great day and a glorious tomorrow. Bye, guys.